next, it is a heavyweight collision between Dana White and Andrei Arlovski. Well, he was a UFC champion more than a decade ago, more than 40 pro fights to his credit, and Andrei Arlovski on his night can still send the best heavyweights in the world twitching to the canvas. He's got some of the best takedown defense in the history of the division, and of course that allows him to get his hands on you and get the power game going. Training out of Jackson Wink MMA under the watchful eyes of Greg Jackson, Mike Winklejohn, Brandon Gibson. This is a plus athlete who is still getting it done on the big show, Joe.
This guy has one-punch knockout power, and when a fighter has that kind of ability, it's always a big advantage.
Well, it is a case of standing room only when it comes to those lining up for a shot at the boss man, UFC President Dana White. Since announcing himself as a competitor inside the octagon, there have been no shortage of challengers. And of course, when it comes to Dana White, you don't want to stand on a napkin in the center of the octagon and trade with this guy. Some of the heaviest hands in the game. He is an outstanding boxer. Very heavy hands, the takedown defense to keep the fight upright. This is a very scary proposition for a lot of fighters that are looking to take their shots at the boss.
This guy is primarily a boxer, and though he has a well-rounded skill set, he prefers to use his excellent boxing technique to get the victory.
And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. More than a decade separates these two fighters when it comes to the age. Some differences in height and reach.
You ready? You ready? Let's go.
And we are ready for live action here at the Bell Center in Montreal.
He hurt him! This fight is dangerously close to being stopped. Oh, head kick!
Oh, another damaging head kick lands, Joe, and defensively, the opponent's got to start thinking about blocking some of these. I know he... Wow!
Oh!
Wow!
Standing!
Wow!
Beautiful knockout here early in the first.
Yes, sir, it goes into the books as a first-round win by knockout, near-perfect execution. The technique was absolutely gorgeous, and again, when you catch a guy early, maybe you're getting him cold before he's had a chance to work up a sweat or even get into the fight a little bit. Those strikes can have a bigger effect, and it certainly did here tonight.
Let's take a look at that again. Look at this. Boom! And he's out.
So a strong candidate for some bonus money there. A huge knockout for him here tonight. Near perfect execution. They'll be talking about this result for some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliata has called a stop to this contest at 44 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Dana White.
Well, the boss remains the boss. UFC President Dana White with a big win here tonight. And really, ever since he decided to become a fighter, Dana White has taken on all comers. More often than not, he has had his hand raised. Going to be very interesting to see just how high the ceiling is for the UFC president turned fighter, one Dana White.
I'm on ships, roll it, cause a grip. I'm what's major now. Stop, boy, I got